Okay, so the last thing we're going to review today is some of the more complicated factoring to standard ones. So we are ignoring vertex form for this. These ones are much more complicated than what we ever did with vertex form. So this one is in standard already. This one's in factored. This one's in factored. And this one's in standard. Okay. So it said once you determine which form it's in, then convert it to the other form. Again, we're ignoring vertex. So this one's in standard, so I'm going to convert it to factored form. Now this one's a little bit trickier than the factoring we did above because I would like to be able to divide the 7 away as a greatest common factor, but I can't because of that. That's not a whole number. So I can't do that. So the 7 has to stay. So let's review how to factor when I can't get rid of the number in front of the x squared as a GCF, okay? Still gonna set up my box, still put in my 7n squared and my 21, and I'm still adding to 52. What I'm gonna multiply to is first times last. So that's gonna be 147. I got that from doing 7 times 21. First times last. Okay, when you figure out your puzzle, you end up with 3 and 49. So that's 3n, 49n. Pull out my greatest common factor in each row and column. Okay, and my factored form is going to be 7n plus 3 times n plus 7. And factors can go in any order. It doesn't matter. Okay. This one's in factored. I'm going to put it into standard. So these factors go on the outside of my box. And then I find my areas of each piece. Add up all my pieces. This is called foiling. You can foil with arrows or a box. I don't care how you do it as long as you're getting your answer right. Okay, there's the standard. This one, you can do a box to get the standard. If you did, it wouldn't be a 2 by 2 like number 8. It would be a 1 by 2. But I don't know if I do that because when there's just one piece, I would just distribute it in. So it'd be 4n squared minus 24n. There's the standard form. Okay. On this last one, before we do anything else, we have to take out the GCF. Okay. Anytime the first term is negative, the negative is the GCF. You have to get rid of it. So I'm going to take out a -1, and then I'm going to factor what's left over after I got rid of that GCF of -1. So I'm going to try and find two numbers that add to 3 and multiply to -70. So it's going to end up being, what is it, 10 and -7, I believe. So 10v and -7v. Take out my GCF in each row and column. So my factored form is going to be -1 times v plus 10 times v minus 7. Thanks for watching the review.